your way through those three. But it looks like the Ultimate is gonna go for his Radiance. So yeah, that is gonna be a bit problematic if it's gonna finish. Oh, Night Replicate, and yeah, they are gonna finish up the pick up the Storm Spirit, and that was very nice play from the Morphling. Being able to replicate like that, and looks like it's time for my frame rate to drop, so we're gonna pause this game and check the creep stats. I I like I like the lag for that. It tells me just when to check the creep stats. Oh well, let's see. We have a Panda 89 and 15. He almost picked up his BKB, but that death did not really help him. Yeah, I must say that was a really nice play from the Morphling. We have the Crystal Maiden with, of course, just 4 creep kills. She only has bought 4 wards, so it's a bit surprisingly, seeing she's not that straight up of war bitch. We have a Potom not going the diffuse blade, but going the Manta instead. She has picked up the Yasha, the ultimate orb, and she is 300. I think I'm not sure which version this is, but I think it's 300, 600 at this point. So she will pick up her Manta pretty soon, but she really needs to pick it up really, really fast now because it looks like the Scourge are interesting in doing some kind of a push. The Witch Doctor has of course no creep kills. He has picked up all the wards almost. Crystameda did buy the initial wards, I think. The Alchemist, I'm not sure where he found his farm, but he's doing really great at 103, 109, excuse me. And he almost is around 300 gold away from his Radiance. Lich, of course, straight up war bitch. Not sure if he's gonna go for an Urn. Earthshaker is trying to get his dagger, but he's stuck at that 1k. That is just annoying when you are Earthshaker and want your dagger so bad, but you need to stay in the team. You need to stay in every team fight. You can't go away to farm. So yeah, just a bit feeling for him. But look at that Morphling, 214 creep kills, actually outdoing the Shadow Fiend. That is just fantastic. He has his Link and he has his Manta. He did not pick up BLTs. That would just have been rude. And yeah, Lion only picked up 2 wards, so who's the ward bitch? Yeah, the Lich is the ward bitch, and Lion has picked up. I think that's his first ward actually now. Looks like he picked up some restore items, but he's not really done that much creeping. He's mostly in every team battle, helping his team out as much as possible. And Shadow Fiend has picked up his Manta and his BKB, so that's just great. But until the Earthshaker gets his dagger, the Shadow Fiend aren't really going to be able to do any of those epic ultimate he's known for. So I don't know, a dagger or what is it called, Lurter's Edge would be kind of great to see on him at this point. He has 1400 gold. I'm not sure if he's in buyback or I'm not sure what he's going to pick up at this point, but we will see. He has around 180 creep kills, and folks, it looks like my lag did not actually vanish just yet, so what am I going to do? Looks like they are going to do some kind of team battle here very soon. Everyone is almost here. Blue is of course still dead, but you know, I don't think they can push kill the tower before blue respawns, but we will see. So it looks like the lag has been stabilized, so I am gonna unpause now. Unpause, there we go. Let's see. No, I just don't understand where that lag comes from, but it's really great because it allows me to it gives me an excuse to pause and do some creep stacks, do some analyzing. So that's quite great. There are 2 wards hanging out here. I'm not sure why they haven't countered one of them. And Earthshaker is just gonna drop fishes left and right thanks to that soul ring. Oh, long arrow hits the Shadow Fiend, but that was a poor idea. Oh, is she gonna pay for it? There's a finger. She's actually gonna manage to get away. Morphling. Shadow Fiend is gonna get away with his ultimate, but he should be fine. Now Ultimus is in very bad position, but he should be fine. That Potom was more tanky than I expected, probably more tanky than Lion expected as well, not going down to the finger. And yeah, Ultimus is just gonna go right back up to full HP. And oh, Morphling is gonna go for some soul pushing. Oh, so much damage on the Storm Spirit, and he picks up the Storm Spirit instantly. That is just fantastic for the Morphling, but oh, look at that damage. That is just ridiculous. It's so much damage. Not even Ultimus can stand up against him. And Oh, Bottom. Yeah, Bottom's forced to leap away. That Morphling is just raging like hell at everyone. Witch Doctor is trying to finish his threads, but there's a stun going on. Are you gonna stun? No, you're gonna stun yourself. That is not a good idea if you actually stun. Oh, you did that. Stun that thing. Because if you stun yourself, it could just replicate it and just kill you. And it did. The rest of the team did manage to kill off this tower, so that is really great. Shadowfiend is gonna go back for some more AFK Rising. Of course, always nice. But yeah, that was just so much damage on that poor Storm Spirit. I mean, to just respawn and go out and get instant gib, that's something you expect from Crystal Maiden, not the, Panda. Looks like Bottom has finished her meta style, but at this point, this Morphling is so fed. I mean, look at that damage, that's just fantastic and a bit ridiculous. And it looks like the Scourge are gonna go for this Roshan. Why not just Fisher here? You could have blocked him completely. Alright. I had no idea what that was about. At any rate. Oh, looks... No, I thought my lag was gonna start again, but never mind that. I wonder who... probably the Shadow Fiend... Oh, there we go. That is the Fisher I'm talking about. But probably the Shadow Fiend is gonna pick up the Aegis and my... Stop lag. Oh, there's a replicate on the bottom, but she should be fine. This Roshan should be dead fairly soon. I think they are aware. Whose word is that? That's GPN and... Alright. Defensive Fisher. This Earthshaker is really just using Fisher at every cooldown thanks to that Soul Ring, more or less. And yes, yeah, look at this. The Scourge can't really gank this Morphling, and he's just gonna go AFK Rising. And as predicted, Shadowfiend did pick up the Aegis, and Lion doing nice. A bit of nice counter warding. And yeah, look at this, being able to creep a replicate here, using it as a ward where he solo pushes. So if you want to gang him, you need to go all the way around here, and that gives him a lot of time to figure out that someone is missing, or a lot of people are missing, because I do not believe that. Oh, they're gonna come toward each other. Oh, are you gonna pay for your rudeness? No, you're not gonna pay for your rudeness. That was a bit unfortunate for the Witch Doctor. If he has come a bit later, he would have been fine. Panda rolls in to find himself a lot of creeps, but creep stats 95. Bottom just leaps away to safety. Yeah, Shadowfiend did pick up his BLTs. Looks like they are gonna try to go on the no, just gonna do some hating, and yeah, those illusions are goodbye. Looks like they are just gonna hate on each other. Storm Spirit hasn't picked up his BKB yet. I think he has the money, but I think he's saying buyback at this point. Because the Ultimate has finished his Radiance, but they are not pushing, they are being pushed. So of course it helps versus counter push, but it's not really the reason you get a Radiance most of the time. Most of the time you get a Radiance to push. And and be a bit of it, be a bit rude in team battles, of course. So looks like this is gonna be some kind of push. There's an acid spray drop down. Let's see, Morphling, you're probably not interested in joining this team battle. You probably prefer going AFK. And are you gonna pick up your Butterfly? No, you're gonna pick up your Eaglehorn. Excuse me, I was gonna say Eaglehorn, but kind of forgot. And now that they have this ward and have this area under control, there's no way you can gank them. You are gonna have to fight them just up front. And as you can see, they are forced to all the time keep one of the carries up against the Morphling, because if they looks like they are initiating. Panda has picked up his BKB. They are going to pick up the Lion, but the Shadowfiend is doing so much damage. Ultimate gets 3 people and just kills the Crystal Maiden and the Ultimate almost instantly. And referee is calling GG, but that's just referee. In the meanwhile, Morphling is doing so much damage. Bottom almost dying to the Morphling, and Morphling is actually gonna solo push, managed to kill the tower, kill the agent, and this is just ridiculous. And his teammates are gonna manage to pick up this side because the Scourge, no, there's no way they can initiate these, the Sentinel, excuse me. Panda is a bit out of position. Panda, are you trying to do something sneaky? Looks like the Scourge has picked up this tower and probably going to pick up the Rax as well. And Morphling has, in the meanwhile, picked up his Rax. Morphling hasn't been in a single team battle, and alright, I'm not sure what that was about. Morphling hasn't been in a single team battle, I just noticed. He's just been AFK, and yeah, this. Oh, that was close. I thought she was a gunner. Looks like Crystal Maiden are gonna ultimate. There's an ultimate. There's a BKB popped on the Shadowfiend just to destroy the Rex. Rax. There's a defensive ward here, but that didn't do them any good really. And yeah, at this point I would oh excuse me, at this point I would say the game is scourged, but crazier thing has happened. So let's see if the fat lady is gonna sing or if she actually gonna do something creepy and sneaky. But as you can see, the Radiance Alchemist didn't do anything to the Shadow Fiend. I mean, it didn't really help. Shadow Fiend just sent lol BKB into his ultimate, and looks like Morphling. No, of course not. If you push with your team, that would be just no. Morphling has picked up his butterfly. That's just fantastic. He has 287 creep kills. He almost actually have that 10 a minute. That is just amazing. Really good farm on the Morphling, and look at, yeah, Possum has picked up her Manta, but even if you find Morphling alone in the forest, can they really gimp him? And looks like they are gonna, no, I thought I was gonna go for Panda, but then I just realized it's Panda, and yeah, he's just gonna roll away. Let's see, he has finished his BKB, but look at, he has 1100 HP, and yeah, just a lot of images now, and there's a BKB popped on the Shadow Fiend, and Witch Doctor goes down to the Morphling. This tower falls so fast to these images, and looks like Urshika takes a lot of damage from the bottom, but should be fine. Morphling takes a lot of damage actually, but should be fine. And meanwhile, bottom falls down, but finally they are managing to pick up the Shadow Fiend, but of course he has Aegis, so it's gonna be right back, rising, and yeah, this looks kind of GG, and really nice play from the Scourge, really impressive. I'm not that impressed by the Sentinel, to be honest. There are GD call that is gonna pause, and I mean, they should have switched lane, allow the bottom to get more farm earlier. Ugh, can't speak, because she was at 0 for like 10 minutes or something, I think. So yeah, that was quite poor. They really should have done more to help the bottom to farm. And Morphling, look at him, 7 and 1. He has died once, and yeah, he's just been allowed to free farm the whole game. He's almost at the 10 minutes mark. Earthshaker, not that interesting, but he has picked up his dagger, but kind of necessary when you have this kind of advantage. Just gonna put up the end game screen. 4 wards on the Crystal Maiden. The Witch Doctor was straight up ward bitch, and the let's see, looks like the Lion took over from the Lich in the end, and looks like he yeah bought the 2 initiate wards, but nothing else. Just wanted to go for his dagger. Morphling just doing a lot of farm, so as you can see, that Morphling strategy worked out really well, and I can understand now why they picked Morphling and Shadow Fiend, because it allows them to push 2 lanes very hardcore. Morphling can go solo in his lane, and the rest of the team can go with Shadow Fiend, and because they push so fast, they will push more or less at the same speed, thus forcing the opponent to pick to spread the forces out. Because if you had another hero than Shadow Fiend, someone that couldn't lay down a creep wave as fast as him, then one lane would be further along than the others, and the other team could just pick up one lane at a time. But doing this really allows them to keep up with the Morphling, and yeah, really great play from the Scourge. And I am gonna cast the follow up the game 2 when let's see, when I have eaten something. I'm just gonna set this up, rendering it, and of course fraps the Miss First Blood. So there's a Miss First Blood at 4 minutes I recall, or 5 minutes, and there is a Miss Gank at 10 minutes. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So this is Johan, and for now this is Johan signing out. GG.